It is a status that we're trying to get to.
So if that's the case, then if you have to wait until you get to that status, I haven't reached the status that I wanted to get
Right.
to 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. You got to find the right person that understands your what you're trying to do. Yeah. But if you don't, and the person always wants you to be there, then she's not, or he's not the person who wants you.
So in that case, it's almost like you want the finished product.
No, what I'm saying is the status. Okay, let me not say that you need to be. When you're dating somebody, it costs money to date somebody. Straight up. It costs money. And it don't necessarily mean you have to go out and all that stuff, but you know, if you want to do something nice for somebody, you want to buy them stuff, that costs money.
Yeah.
So when I say a different status, I don't want you hurting yourself to make sure you take care of me and you.
And another,
so that's what I mean, a certain status.
But what I can say about my last relationship, she didn't care about expensive shit. A walk in the park, something very simple as that is good enough for her. Not buying her stuff, not taking her to the most expensive place. Just spending time is all she wanted.
See, that's a love language.
That's a perfect segue to the love language.
Exactly.
The love language. Is it real or fake, people?
I think it's fake.
It's real.
It's fake.
It's real. You know what? And you just failed it.
I don't give a damn what I just said. It's fake. No, that's just a person how they was live.
You can't listen to him. You can't listen to him.
Nah, I don't give a damn about no love language. Nah, that's just who you are. It's fake. It's hell.
How?
Fuck him. Excuse me.
How?
I don't like him. That's
how?
You don't like him? I don't know my love language. That's one reason.
Take the test.
I don't even take no test.
You do this, Ross. I guarantee you. Being married for 11 and a half years.
All right. I know what I do like. I like the person who.
Do you like to be around them all the time?
I like a person who compliments me.
So words of affirmation.
Next.
That's it.
That's your love language.
Do you like to spend a lot of time with them?
If they compliment me a lot.
That's your love language.
You're such a golden girl.
No, for real. No, I like one who. It ain't about when I say compliment, like
it don't have to be you the best person in the world.
No, they ain't got to be. It's like that, like you smell good, or that look good on you, or
dude,
or stuff like that. Simple stuff like that.
Bro, check this out. Check this out.
What?
Because we talking about the love language. My wife and I, for example, I'm thinking that as a man, every type of holiday, whether it's Christmas or Mother's Day or her birthday or Valentine's Day, it has to be some nice expensive gift. That's not a love language. You know what I'm saying? And so her thing is she just like a card. She just like, you know, and so I can't think of the love language now because I haven't gone over it in a while, but I know what it is. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm trying to bust my ass trying to get money to spend for this, and that's not what really moves her. What moves me is, like you said, words of affirmation. And you know, and so if you learn that from your partner, one, you could probably save a whole hell of a lot of money because you spend money on stuff that the partner.
But I swear, you know, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That right there probably would have helped us out a lot. Because I thought I was doing shit by buying stuff, and that didn't even move her.
It didn't move.
And that just pissed me off
because you didn't know her love language.
Oh, I'm buying.
Like I'm really thinking like you say you like certain colors, you say you like this, you say you like. So I'm like really trying to figure out what to give her and I'm like.
And what is she like?
Time.
That's like you can give her time.
Is that a love language though?
Yeah, time.
But it wasn't that I didn't want to give her time. It's that I'm working. I'm doing something. I'm coaching. I'm doing this. I'm doing. I'm.
But you know what?
Trying to survive.
But I bet from her perspective, she knew that before she got into deep with you.
Right.
Her thing would probably been that whatever little time you do have, are you using that to be on
So let me ask you this question. Me coaching. I'm a coach. I coach. I'm always on the road. They pay for me to go out of town and stay in a hotel, stuff like that. Hey, I want you to come with me. We may not be able to do a lot of things. I got to go coach, but whenever we do have time, we can go out and get something to eat. So we out of town, it's paid for. Let's just, whatever little time we have, let's try to make it happen. I thought that was me trying to give her time, but in her eyes, now you just coaching. You just that's all you doing.
And I get it.
And I'm like, no, I'm coaching, but we not paying. The only thing we paying for is the rental car. Or we driving our own car. We paying for our rental car, right? That's it. Everything paid for. The hotel paid for. All thing we gotta do is pay for it when we go out to eat or something, or go to the movies or whatever.
But you gotta also think about this too. When you first
Please help me with that.
when you first got into the relationship, what kind of person was she? Was she into the sports?
She was a person that said she played. I'm trying not to say too much to let her know what I'm talking about, but she know. But yeah,
She played sports before.
She,
What's before? Like in middle school or high school?
no, college.
College. Okay, cool. So then she should have had some type of understanding, like, hey, but she's not also a coach neither. Because once you become a coach, your whole life is kind of like dedicated to that situation at that time.
The only thing I can say on it is what she probably wanted was that she understands that.
Mm-hmm.
She understands that the coaching. But the time that you're not coaching, which may be very little time and very limited time, what are you doing with that time?
You right, and that was
because
in that time I'm like, let me get a little rest. Let me tell you. And that's where the
But
problem
if you
is.
sacrifice some of that rest just to spend time with her, in her mind, it probably would have been, this is how much he cares about me, because the little thing that he has sacrificed.
But I also think she should have had some type of understanding, and she could have just easily said, hey, I'm coming with y'all on the trip. Because that car ride to the trip, y'all can be spending quality time with each other.
But see, that could look like, and I'm playing devil's advocate, that could look like, okay, well, I'm just right now, I'm doing this just because. It's not I'm doing this, not in spite of, I'm doing this because, as opposed to, I'm going to fit you in. Right here, as opposed to separating time from my job to be with you. That makes sense. And I'm not saying that's not how I look at it, but if her thing is time, the thing about time is your time, not time while you're traveling or time. And I'm not saying she got it wrong.
No. And but
you know what I'm saying?
And you're right. And playing devil's advocate, that's exactly what she thinks.
Yeah, that's probably what she thinks. You know, it's like, what the little time that you have, do you think I'm worthy enough? Do you love me enough to say, I'm going to sacrifice this little time to be with you? You know what I'm saying? So love language is a D.
Yeah.
Love language is a D.
I'm going to say this. Y'all need to learn y'all love languages while y'all dating. Don't get into a committed relationship until you understand what their love language, and you could accommodate their love language at a proper needs or whatnot. But this is the end of the South podcast. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, do it all.
Yep.
This your girl, Lady J.
It's your boy B Ross. Hey, I'm gonna say B Ross, but you don't start calling me Maverick in a minute. Go ahead.
I don't know how I feel about calling another man Maverick. I've known him as Ross since 2007. I'm Jay Bates. If I taught you, I was probably the best teacher you ever had.
Besides me.
If not, then I probably roast you up every day.
I
have a great one. And we'll see you next time on Deep South. We got Georgia, not Atlanta.
I was good.
Georgia,
not Atlanta.
Louisiana,
I wasn't good.
And Alabama.
College Park. It ain't Georgia, it's College Park. It's College Park. College Park. 30349, nigga. College Park. Southside.
Old National Gottlieb Road, where the Waffle House is. That Mexican restaurant where they do stole me when I wasn't looking.
You was a PE coach. What you mean?
I was PE. That's
don't look down on the
influencing. That's influence.
Influencing what? You PE. What are you doing? What are you teaching in PE?
How to do jumping jacks.
Exactly. Jumping jacks.
You do that?
I taught them how to be just good kids. Period.
This man here.
Gentlemen.
Don't sleep on PE coaches.
That thing long.
Can't
Can't
take
see
my.
it?
I don't know. That's why I say you probably should put it down on your phone.